something funny about the light in here today. I don't know. See that pink light back there? I think Kuan Yin is hanging around today. Anyway, thank you for coming in. I'm doing readings today for the week of May 8 to 14, 2022 for Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. You will know it's your reading, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, when you see the card here with your sign on it. There we go. Now you know it. We're doing Libra first. All right, let's see. There's one thing on my computer I would like to do here. Let's see if I can get this going. Hmm, here we go. Huh, interesting. Oh, maybe it's live. Hmm, hold on, I apologize for this. Oh well. Oh well. If I see anybody in there, I will. I can't really see the comments. So thank you for coming here, and please keep everything clean. That's all I ask. Just keep everything clean. Okay. So here we go with Libra. I'm going to pull an archetype from the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Krantz, who did the Wild Unknown Tarot deck and Oracle deck. So that'll be the energy for the week this week. And the week has started, so you'll know if you're feeling it already. Also, Saturn is doing fun things, has been doing fun things for us since 2020, and will be out of range in March of 2023. So if you're feeling stuck in a situation, it will completely clear up by then. And in the meantime, my astrologers that I watch are saying to just be patient and take the footsteps that will bring you to your desired goal. Be diplomatic, be patient, work in it with your integrity, and everything will work out just fine. It's just going to take time. So that's what we have. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, it's so funny that I can't get this going. All right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right. So here we go for Libra for this week. I'm going to take this card. It's the Father, number 2, card number 2. So this is the archetype. Let's see what it means. Number 2. Okay, number 2, the Father. The Great Father, the masculine, the protector. Hmm. All right. The Father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. The Father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine, thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the Father is often absent, literally or emotionally. Through absence or action, the Father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and one who leaves us to the wolves. Oh boy. Here yet gone. The champion and the failure. The Father can never resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the Father's limitations allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. So, in the light, this energy is supportive, strategic, regal, kind, authority. So, like the Emperor card. When we're in the shadow, it's about disappearing, disappointing, devastated by failures. Hmm. Okay. So let's see how it's working out for you this week, Libra. Okay. I'm gonna use the Lover's Path Tarot, and I'm gonna pull some cards, and let's see what the energies are for this week for you. What do we have for Libra? Spirit guides and angels, guides and teachers. What do we have for Libra this week? A couple more shuffles as the cards fall out. I'm not going to take those yet because I'm not done shuffling. So let's see what we have for Libra. Okay, the first card out will be about you. It will be the card that is designated as your energy. We have the Nine of Coins. So that father archetype is out there making the dough. Very nice. The situation is, wow, the Ten of Coins. Very nice. Nice energies. Okay, the catalyst, putting 1 and 2 together makes 3. And that means a new beginning because 9 and 10 are the end of a cycle. So we have a new beginning here. All right, let's see what cycle you're going into. We have the 5 of Coins, and this is the foundation of the 1 and the 2. So perhaps you were a person who grew up poor, but you made your own money. And so that's your story. The way you did that was by sacrificing. This is the 7. These are all major arcana. These are major. This is a major arcana card. This is the Chariot. So you sacrificed and went out into the world to make your own money. Then we have the 5 of Swords. Wow. And this is the rebalancing card, how you found balance in your life. And apparently there was some, I'm going to say there was some jealousy about how you made your money. And people were not happy with you because although you were a humble person out there, finding your way. And I'm going to say that you probably started doing this from an early age, but you're a go-getter, Libra. You're a go-getter. And people may have been jealous of you. And that's that 5 of Swords. Then we have your power, the raw power within you. Actually, in this card, it's Brunhilde, and she is the princess or the page of wands. She's fiery and passionate. She's the explorer and adventurer. And this is you moved away from that jealousy by just going out there and like cutting your path through the woods. You know, what is it? Uh, do not go where the path may lead. I have it on the wall here. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And that's what you've done. That is what you've done. And I'm going to say that you're continuing to work on that this week. I think that the March 2023 energies will be the end result of this journey that you're on. The next is your channeling strength position. And you're doing that by looking at what you have completed so far. And is it paying off for you? And I'm going to say that it is definitely paying off for you. And this has been quite the journey. Wow. Very nice cards, Libra. You're really coming through this. Your possible outcome is the 10 of Swords. However, I don't think this is you. I think this is that 5 of Swords person. This person who has been chasing after you to get what you have, but they don't have what you have because they're not you. Only you can have this sort of outcome. And I'm going to say this is the end of the cycle for this person, and this person will be gone. I'm going to say this is possibly a boss, that a boss who is jealous of your ability to be a go-getter and your creativity and your creative thought process. Because I think that's the intuition that I'm getting about this situation. So your boss, you may be moving on from this position and moving up, perhaps taking your boss's spot. That's what I'm going to say. That is a cool reading. So now I have mudra cards, which are cards that help to open your chakras in the area where it's needed. I really like how this reading goes along with the father archetype card. I mean, this is a father, this is a person who is a go getter, who is very creative and works very hard and really doesn't have a lot of time for family at this juncture of your life. That will obviously change. I don't think you'll have to be working this hard all your life, but you're making your mark, you're blazing a trail, and you're leaving jealous people behind you in the dust with this Princess of Wands. Okay. All right. So mudras are hand positions that we can use to help open up a particular chakra of our body. And uh, the color of the mudra that comes out will tell me which chakra needs to be open for you, Libra. So let's see. I have fearlessness, and that is you, fearlessness. So what you would do is you would hold, I think it would be this hand up in front of your body. And I wonder if it's, let's see if it would be there or where it would go. Let's see, fearlessness. All right. It says, my courage and self assurance is unwavering. And I would say this mudra helps assist safety, courage, and steadfastness. And safety is important because there are people who are jealous. Hold right hand slightly cupped at shoulder height, palm facing outward. Allow right elbow to fall close to the waist. So it would be this way, like this. And release any fear. So you would do that mudra, and while you're holding your hand there, taking deep breaths in and out, which align your spine, you release any fear that you are holding in your body, mind, or energy field. Breathe in deeply and release from all over. Feel the power of energy in your right hand. Send intention from your heart into the right hand and radiate that intention out into the world. Feel your strength, wisdom, and courage. Wow, I'm just reading it and I'm feeling it already. See it being shared as energy travels through the hand and out to bless others with these qualities. Very cool. Nice card. Okay, and your final card is from the Lakshmi Oracle. Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance. So this will be very pertinent to your reading because you are very abundant. There we go. For Libra, you have Durga Devi, goddess of the universe. Wow, forces of the universe be with you. This is card number 6. Okay, let's see, number 6. There we go. So, known as the Shakti or power aspect of Lord Shiva, the god of destruction, Durga rides on a lion and is often depicted in both peaceful or ferocious forms. Hmm. Yeah, I can see how she could be fierce. Um, all of the gods offer her their power and radiate energy to her. Durga's name means evil diseases destroyer. Her devotees invoke Durga to destroy worldly desires, negative thoughts, and weaknesses in themselves. Durga is both a loving and affectionate goddess and a ferocious destroyer of demons and evil. So, anytime you're feeling um, having negative thoughts about your abilities, because you know it happens to everybody, be courageous and call on Durga, call on her, and she will help to bring you the um, courage that you need in the moment. Her channeled message: I wish to tell you that there is never any reason to fear me if you have a pure heart. A person with a pure heart has good intentions towards most other people and takes good actions in life, unlike this Five of Swords here. For evil people who harm others, we simply let their own demons destroy them later. But for pure hearts, we can help them to destroy their demons and dark thoughts if they ask us to. Okay, so in work and business, it is time to consider whether your present job is correct for you or you can take actions to make it so. For business people, you might have conflicts with difficult and unethical people. Is it perhaps time to call in Durga? Well, that's a decision only you can make, but she's there for you. All right. Thank you, Libra. That was a great reading. Okay, Scorpio is up next. Hello, Scorpio. Here we go with Scorpio. Back a little bit. All right. Let's put our cards together and go for Scorpio. Let's see that. Okay. This back. So please check out my website, www.tarotbyginger.com, if you'd like a reading with me. Let's see, I offer classes. I also do channeling of the Ascended Masters and Archangels if you'd like a channeled message. I'm also a medium, so I can do mediumship. And I teach psychic development. If you're interested in psychic development, you can get in touch with me. My email is tarotbyginger@gmail.com. And you can look into that, but the info is all on my website. All right. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe as well. I appreciate that. Here we go for Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. All right, let's see what's happening. Let me go here. Let me go home. I want to go home. Let's see if I can find it here. Hmm. Okay, I guess not. I don't know what's going on here. All right. Wonder how. Okay, never mind. All right, here we go. For Scorpio, your guides and angels, guides and teachers, what would you like Scorpio to know for the week of May 8th through the 14th for their highest good? Shuffled a little bit. Okay, so here we go for Scorpio. What is their energy for the week, May 8th to 14th? We have the mentor. Well, that's pretty nice, I think. I'm sure the mentor. Let's see, where's my other? Here it is. Let's do this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Okay, so that is number 6. Okay, the mentor, number 6. Here we go. Okay, the mentor. It is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. This can be an overwhelming force. The true teacher, though, is said to be able to hold to this flow of wisdom is able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay while the student sips from a focused stream. The mentor archetype has a gift of reading for the room, gift for reading the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student, whether pleasant or painful. This mentor may appear aloof or unavailable, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Ultimately, the mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for the source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into shadow. So, in the light, this archetype is focused, clear, bright, and remains a student. When it's in the shadow, it's self serving, envious of youth, righteous, and rigid. And as a teacher myself, um, I can see how this would be true for the mentor. All right. So that is your energy for the week, Scorpio. I happen to know a Scorpio who is a teacher, and she is a wonderful teacher. All right, let's go. Here we go. Here is the card. First card out depicts you as you are now, as you see yourself, as you hope to be one day. Hopefully, in the near future, if you're working towards something. Card number 2 will be situation. Scorpio, these have May 8 to 14, spirit guides, angels, guides, and teachers. I'm going to bring a reading forth that is for Scorpio's highest good. Okay, here we go, Scorpio. All right. Okay, you have the Six of Coins. This is a beautiful card. I love the Six of Pentacles because this is a person who knows that they could be in the position of needing a help, an assist, a handout, help. And it's not just a handout, it's a hand up. That's the energy, is giving some people a hand up because you know what? You do it because you know that you could be there because there are certain things in life that just are not within our control. And you can lose all of the money, all of your worth in an instant. I mean, remember in 2000, there was the .com situation where people lost their retirements, in one day. So this is a beautiful energy, and this is your energy. The person who understands that it's as important to give as to receive, that is a beautiful energy. And for the mentor, that is, you know, pertinent to that energy as well. Then we have the Princess of Cups, my favorite cup card, my favorite page card. Princess of Cups, very psychic, very creative, highly creative, and the student. So this is could be a new energy coming in, but this is your situation right now. So this could be maybe you're in a new phase in whatever it is. I'm getting the sense that you are currently at a job, that you're currently working, but you may be moving on from that to the same type of work somewhere else. The that's the feeling I'm getting. So we have you and your energy, right, and your situation. So when we put those two together, what do we get? We get power. This is the Emperor. This is the 4 in the major arcana. This is the Emperor. Power. This is Arthur and Guinevere, it says. So we have the Empress is Guinevere, Arthur is the Emperor. So that is beautiful. You're a very powerful person, Scorpio, at this time. There's great power there. Next, we have your foundations, which are the Ten of Swords. So maybe I was correct in that you're going to be moving on. Something's not working out here for you. And I know this Ten of Swords is not about you, it's about the end of a situation. All right, that's what I think. That's the foundation of the reading. The next card is how are you going to move on for that? What is your opportunity for change? And we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is very fiery and adventurous. He is very generous in his nature, just like that Six of Coins, very generous in his nature. He's very curious. He wants to know what's going on out there. I want to go out there and see what's going on. So you're looking, I think that you will be looking for something new. It could be work, it could be relationship, it could be anything. This is a general reading, so that's really up to your situation. The next card would be how the sacred aspects of this. How are you going to bring this about? Well, you need to do this by, this is the yeah, not the hanged man, the wise man, the hermit. Thank you. Contemplation. This is the hermit card in the tarot. So it's asking you to really go within into your inner wisdom and find out what direction, where do you want to go? Do you want to continue doing this kind of work that you're doing? Or do you want to continue in this relationship that you're in? What sort of relationship do you want to have? And do you think it's possible to bring that about in the relationship you're in, or will you need to move on? The next one is your raw power, the power within you that's going to motivate you to do something. And this is the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory. So you're going to determine the right path. It will be a victorious path for you, Scorpio. The next card is channeling strength, and it is the prince, it is the knight of swords. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time today with my words. Knight of swords, and he executes. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to strategize, and he knows how to get things done. In this card, it's Cupid, so it could be a relationship for you, for many of you Scorpios. So he is strategic. He hits his mark. So you will be victorious in determining the right path for you. It will be the right path. I don't doubt that. You will hit the mark. And then your outcome is the Magician. It's called Magic, and this is the Lover's Path Tarot, and the major arcana cards each have a famous love affair on them. So this is Merlin and Vivienne, and this is the Magician card. So you will be starting a new cycle, either in a new relationship. So in this week you will be working toward this path of movement for you in your life. Okay, that is a beautiful reading. Wow, very, very positive. Very positive. All right, what mudra will help you to keep your chakras open during this process, because this is not an easy process. You're going to be moving on to somewhere new related to work or in a relationship. Okay, throat chakra. Yep, using your voice. So this is not so much a mudra, but a particular chakra. This chakra is about purification. It is in the throat center. The color is sky blue. The symbol is the 16-petal blue lotus flower. And of course, lotuses grow up out of the mud. So when we feel like we're in the mud and the muck, if we just work through this process, we will arise as the lotus flower. It rules the throat, the neck, the endocrine system, and the thyroid. Its element is space, which means the ethers. It's not fire, water, earth, or air. It is space, the ethers. Qualities of this chakra: communication, expansion, discernment, and purification. You will be doing a lot of discernment at this time. So take deep breaths into your throat chakra, Scorpio. Sit or even stand and just ground yourself. Put your feet firmly on the ground and breathe in air into your throat and release. And if you do that 3 times, um, that will help you to open that chakra. So it will make communicating much easier for you. Okay. Then your final card is the Lakshmi from the Lakshmi Oracle. Let's see what we have. Spirit guides and angels, teachers. What do we have for Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio, we have Mohini Murti, Divine Enchantress. Oh, isn't that sweet? And she looks like a teacher, doesn't she? She looks like a mentor. She kind of does. Yes, she does. All right, she is card number 21. Okay, Mohini Murti, here we go. The beautiful Mohini Murti is an avatar of Lord Vishnu, descended to earth to overcome demons. So that 10 of Swords there, 10 of Swords would be your demon. So the channeled message is see me dancing inside your mind when you feel unable to overcome evil and injustice on this earth. And I feel that this Ten of Swords is really an injustice done to you, Scorpio. As you do, we will give you divine inspiration to calmly protect yourself and others. If you wish to drink the ambrosia yourself, know it is stored within your divine soul, awaiting your enlightenment. Okay, so in the area of love, take care with all new relationships and think carefully before committing yourself in any way. Seek always to see within the soul and past lives of any person you may love. And you can do that because you have the Prince of the Page of Cups here, very psychic ability. As far as work and business, your workload may increase and you might find yourself surrounded by difficult people. So seek wise guidance. Be careful of deception from business partners, okay? Now, if this is for someone who's in school, say in college, and is thinking about moving to a different school because where they are is just not the right environment for them, let's see what this says. Continue to study to complete qualifications, but be prepared to change to a more creative focus. Consider studying public speaking and how to best present yourself. And it's interesting, it says that because the throat chakra card came up. Beautiful reading, Scorpio. Thank you very much for watching, for listening. Okay. Now, Sagittarius is up. Last zodiac sign in this group of readings. Let me get my cards reshuffled. Put these cards away. So once again, please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that. It would help me to grow my channel. I hope you're enjoying these readings. You can check me out further by going to my website, www.tarotbyginger.com. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that there. I'm also a medium and I channel the Ascended Masters and the Archangels. So if you'd like a channeled message or a mediumship reading, you can contact me that way as well. I teach classes in tarot and psychic development, numerology, and a couple other things. You can check out my website there. I do most of my classes on Zoom, although I do offer classes here locally. So if you're in the Queenstown, Maryland area, you're welcome to come to any of the local classes that I teach. Okay, here we go. First, Sagittarius. Let me shuffle these cards up here. Spirit guides and angels, guides and teachers. What does Sagittarius need to know? What is the main energy for the week of May 8th to 14, 2012 for Sagittarius? No, these are not easy cards to shuffle. They're kind of big. The smaller round cards are a little easier, but I really like these cards a lot. They're getting easier. Okay, for Sagittarius for the week of May 8th to 14, 2022. We have the bridge. Well, I kind of like that, huh? It's really pretty bright. Kind of reminds me of Vegas or something. Let's see. Let's see what's happening there with that bridge. Okay, so it's 35, 38. 38. There we go. Let me just take a sip of my coffee there. Okay. Sagittarius, the bridge. It's the connection. It's the link, the gate. I like gates. Bridges are built to connect two worlds. Yes, indeed. They create flow, allowing us to travel between realms, ideologies, and personalities. It's funny that when I channel, I think about the bridge from God to um, into the earth plane and then into me, the messages, the way they come in. I think of it as a bridge. This archetype is the gesture of acceptance, of saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating, and saying no. When we cross a bridge to an unknown land, we are led magically into a new reality. We open up to otherness. Healing and communication are made possible. We enter a state of curiosity, wonder, and learning. The shaman, for example, creates the bridge between the everyday world and the sacred. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our life, relationships, ideologies, histories. Remember that a bridge can't be forced, it must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand the inevitable weather of life. So in the light, this energy is about acceptance, magic, and communication. And in the shadow, it's about lacking boundaries and forcing connection. And that is similar. This is a reminds me of the Saturn energy that's around right now until March of 2023. And we're all experiencing this energy, and things just haven't been moving very quickly. And it's not just us, okay? There are energies, there are things happening. And it's asking us to be patient, to put in the footwork that we need to put in, but then to be patient. Don't demand and don't force things. Just let it happen because things are happening behind the scenes that we're not aware of. And we need to just let them occur naturally. So don't worry, things will work out and it will work out in your favor. All right, so here we go with your tarot reading, Sagittarius. Ask my guides and angels to help me to bring clear and concise and accurate reading to Sagittarius for the week of May 8 to 14, 2022. One more shuffle. All right, here we go, Sag. Okay, so the first card out is going to be about you. Eight of Wands, fast movement. Here I'm saying we have to be patient, but it's fast movement. Something's going to happen very quickly. That's your energy. The situation is tradition. So I'm going to say this is bucking tradition. What's going to happen is that you may be bucking traditional boundaries, traditional lines, traditional concepts. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, let's see. The next card. Oh, everybody's getting a ten of swords today. So this is how it's going to feel as the situation develops. And that's pretty understandable to me because when we are bucking tradition, when, for instance, uh, in an office, things have run a certain way for years and years and years. It becomes tradition. This is how we do things. When somebody comes in there and says, well, I think we can do it quicker if we do it this way, people may buck that system. So it can be something as simple as that. This backlash that you get is because you want to change things. And Sagittarius is all about change. People don't really like change. It kind of upsets them, a lot of people. So let's see how this goes. The foundations. Okay, the foundations, the structuring of the situation. We have the King of Swords, which is very interesting. He's a guy, an energy of great strategy. If things are going to change, you want to get his buy-in, okay? Because if he says no, he means no. Then your opportunity for change here. Your opportunity for change and freedom or to create conflict, loss, and instability. We have the Ten of Coins. Hmm. I'm going to see what other cards come out, how that will affect. Well, um, let's see how it develops. Nine of Cups. This is your rebalancing, how we bring in communication and problem solving. this makes sense to me because this is the card of an energy of great accomplishment. I think you're going to let this King of Swords know how much money they can be saving by doing things in this new way. That's what I'm going to say. So you're bucking tradition. And this is a general reading. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with work, it could be a relationship. So if this were a relationship we're talking about, perhaps your partner is not used to being told to rein it in with, your cash. Rein it in. Don't be spending so much money. Look at how much money we could be saving if we were doing it a different way. Um, and although you're very accomplished in being able to transmit this information to that person, they may not be real happy about it. But that's okay. It takes two, right, in a relationship. All right. So, how are you, where you're getting this energy to get this done is from the the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in this uh, deck is depicted by Cupid. Cupid always hits his mark, doesn't he? Cupid always hits his mark. So you're going to hit it right on the head. You're going to point out um, the importance of this effort. How you're going to focus your strength is by being the emperor, by being a leader. You're going to be a leader. A leader does not force, as like with Saturn, leaders good leaders do not force things, yet they make it clear in other ways, in certain ways, through communication, through flow charts, through all manner of ways. How can we get this done? How can we get this done? This 10 of arrows energy is in our way. How can we bypass this and come to a reasonable agreement about this new thing that I want to do? That's how you're going to do it. You're going to be a leader. And I think you're going to be rewarded for that with the judgment card because the judgment is a higher calling. So I think you will be rewarded for this effort. So in this reading, we have the Eight of Wands, which is fast action. We have tradition. I'm going to say you're bucking tradition and saying, hey, I think we can do this better in a different way. This is the nose. No, no, everything's work. If it's not broken, don't fix it, right? That kind of energy. How do you bypass that energy? How do you get around it? How do you get people to get on board with you? Well, you use a strategy. King of Swords is the strategizer. You point out how much money is going out the door because of the way things are being done. You're a very accomplished person. You have your accomplishments to back you up. People know that you know what you're talking about. And so they may listen to you. They may say, well, maybe she has a point. I don't really want to make this change, but maybe this person has a point. And then we have raw power. This is your raw power right here. This is the Emperor. You have great leadership abilities, great leadership abilities. You have the ability to make this happen, this change happen, which is a major change. This is not a small thing. This is a major change that you're undertaking. It really is upsetting and distressing to people, whether it's a relationship or something going on at work, a new way of doing things at work. But you're going to hit your mark. You're going to be right on target. And the important people, the people who need to know, are going to see that you are on target and change will come. And this will perhaps gain you a promotion. Or it could make you seem so much more valuable in the eyes of your partner. Like, wow, this person really has it together. I really I understand what this person is talking about and telling me about, and how I've been wasteful, or whatever the situation is that's causing you to people to see you as bucking the system, where you're really not. That is a really cool and deep kind of reading there, Sagittarius. I like it. You're going to be diplomatic. Is diplomacy is going to be very important in this week. Um, is it going to end up and wrap up this week? No, I think it's just beginning to develop. But I think that you will come out on top. That's what I think. All right, your mudra card to help you through this. This is a little bit of a difficult time for you. It's not going to be easy, but you're very able. You're very able and capable, is what I want to say. Okay. All right, you need to use your heart chakra, inner guidance. It says this this mudra, which is a hand signal, a hand. It's like praying. It's a gesture, insight, self compassion, and safety. And you're going to need some self compassion because you may be right, but other people may not want to put this into place immediately. You don't have to force it. It benefits supporting your heart and respiratory system, releases tension in the chest and ribs, which is, when we're bucking the system, where are we going to feel it? Here and here in our solar plexus. It cultivates trust in inner knowledge, and that's what you have is inner knowledge. Place the right hand over the heart. Place the left hand on top of the right hand. Relax the shoulders and lengthen the spine. So you would do this. Relax your shoulders and just breathe into that. And tell yourself, I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. So, see, this is not a small thing, Sagittarius, that's coming your way. This is an opportunity, a great opportunity for you for growth and leadership, and to be using your voice. I think it's a beautiful opportunity. You know what opportunity means, right? Difficulty. It means difficulty, right? So let's see. What does Lakshmi have to offer you about this situation? Because I know she's going to support you. So let's see what we have. Oh, you have Lakshmi herself. Well, there you go. She is right on your side, right on target. Wow. Goddess of good fortune. There you go. You've got her on your side. She's right there to help you out. Lakshmi. Oh, I love this. This is great. Lakshmi is the very popular goddess of beauty, abundance, wealth, power, and good fortune. And Sagittarius is, because of Jupiter, are very lucky people. So, the channeled message from Lakshmi. I bring you all abundant blessings, for I was born through the cooperation of many, so that humans could have material comfort and pleasure while on this earth as they seek to become immortal. Good fortune comes to those whose mind seeks beauty everywhere and whose voice and heart speak with love. Now, the guidance from Lakshmi in regards to love, if this is regarding a relationship, love is coming to you, but may take a while. Perhaps it's time to be bold, to take action and speak your mind in the pursuit of your true divine star soulmate. In reference to work or business, successful expansion will be enjoyed in your business, or a higher position may be offered to you. I think I said that. This is a good time to focus on business as you are in a positive cycle of abundance. Beautiful. For someone who's in school, perhaps education, there will be success in studies and exams and the receipt of awards and scholarships. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Sag. I love that reading. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. And I will see you next week. Have a great day. All right. Bye bye.